a special edition of 100 Hot Lake Street. It is National Indigenous Peoples Day, and you're hearing the beautiful music of Métis fiddle player Alicia Bloor. Now, your host for the rest of the show, I'm handing it off to Crystal Lavallee and Barry Mitswing Chalifoux. Hey, guys.
Hey.
Thanks, Maggie.
Now, we are on location at Crawford Lake Conservation Area. Special place, tell us why.
Well, this place features a 15th century reconstructed Iroquois village.
Wow. And the Iroquois were one of the most powerful confederacies comprising of 5 nations, which still exist today.
Yes, many families lived in this structure. And, these structures could be constructed anywhere from 8 meters wide to 94 meters in length.
They are huge. At home, they are gigantic. Now, it is, as I said, National Indigenous Peoples Day. Special day in our country. Explain why.
Well, it's a time for us to celebrate our heritage, our culture, our traditions, and our achievements as First Nations people, Inuit, and Métis.
Come on, and I sit down with 3-time Juno Award winner, Inuk singer and songwriter Susan Aglucart. What a fantastic lady.
Yes, and we also took to social media and asked you what makes you proud to be Indigenous, and here's what you had to say.
Tanis Ukamau from Cree Nations, Northern Alberta, Sucker Creek, and I'm proud to be Native because we're resilient, beautiful, strong people.
My name is Mallory Whitefish. I'm originally from Red Pheasant First Nation.
Hi, my name is Keanu. I'm from Peter Ballantyne, Cree Nation, Saskatchewan.
I'm proud to be Indigenous because of my family has a strong heritage.
I'm Harrison Thunderchild. I'm Cree and I'm from Saskatchewan.
I am proud to be an Indigenous First Nations woman.
And what makes me proud to be Indigenous is the fact that we have our own music.
I love to hunt and live off the land.
When God made me Indigenous, He didn't make a mistake.
Wow.
Wow, Harrison, I totally agree with you, man, that being Indigenous is amazing. God did not make a mistake. I'm a proud First Nation Northern Cree Indigenous young man.
And I am proud to be a Métis. My family line is a history of justice advocates and politicians just standing in the gap for those who cannot. So that's what I'm proud to be, Cree.
And I'm proud to be here today. I have a question for you guys. Now, there's a lot of confusion with the term Indigenous. Can you explain that to us?
Yes. So the Canadian Constitution actually recognizes 3 major groups, right? We call them Indigenous or First Peoples. And so that first group is Inuit. Then we've got First Nation, and we have Métis.
Okay.
Yes. And the Inuit, they primarily occupy a lot of Nunavut, some part of the Northwest Territories, but in Arctic Canada, that's the Inuit people, and they're so excited, they're so proud of who they are. And there's also the First Nations people as well, which again, is just like where my heritage comes from. And we operate like across Canada, and we are just amazing, like 634 reserves, Mohawk, Cree, Ojibwe, so many different communities, and being proud of who we are is something that's amazing.
Yeah, and the Métis are actually a mixed ancestry of European and First Nation, and it originated back in the fur trade out in Manitoba. And, they've got their own culture, their language. Every group actually has distinct language and culture, governance, and it's just amazing, beautiful.